really play offbeat. That's what's going to be interesting here for Breeze.
Okay, here we go. Optic on defense, Loud on attack.
Or be that prepared this
Frenzy.
quickly.
Absolutely. I mean, credit to FNS and Chet
Double
in that
Sheriff.
regard, in terms of having the foundations there to achieve it.
Sassy Sheriff,
So
okay.
we go in, it will be Loud on the attacking side, and Optic on the defending side.
Okay.
Yeah, going to be noted very swiftly here.
Yeah.
And it's a
Oh
relatively
my
straightforward
god,
piece.
okay.
Aspas going to crack the site open, taking down FNS, and the follow-up just as sharp. 2 already for Aspas, and the site's theirs.
He has started this one off. Yeah, he's on for something here.
Doing any damage initially. Aspas trying to slip closer and closer to the forward. Actually, Victor pops in, and Crashes finds a second.
Have they equaled this up? The spike's not been
Keep an eye on the
planted,
luck.
so now there's problems. Vanguard and Les, where are you going to try and bail this out from? I guess Les
They're going to start considering at one
doing his
point,
best
right?
Marv impression at this point. All the way around.
Right?
See if you can make any impact out of this. Noting no one should relay big information to Pancada, who's in a whole lot of danger.
Oh boy.
He's in so much trouble. And now
Pancada
Pancada can only find 1,
1v2.
but he lost less in the meantime. He's got 2 players
And they
in
held
front
this well
of
in
him.
the end.
Optic
Victor did great.
somehow
That
hold
duel over
back the
towards
flood
Aspas
there.
was
That's a
mad.
3v5
That was mad
as well.
important. I didn't think he was
Technically
going to win that,
3v4
to be
with Les
honest.
being so
Looking at it.
disconnected,
Yeah.
but
Luria,
the
thanks so much.
Sheriffs
Luria
in the
9.
hands of
4
Aspas
months in
and
the Slug
Sassy
Club.
finding
Charles, get some
damage on the
slugs
way
in.
back
Thank you
through,
so much,
but
dude.
Victor
Appreciate the support.
goes huge.
4 months in the Slug Club.
Beautiful play inside the smoke there. And that's a scary stat. Optic, the only team in history to beat Loud on Breeze. That's mind-blowing. There's
Should've
just
put the wall down
so
there?
many storylines, so much
Yeah,
history to
probably,
this
to be
matchup as
honest.
well. And there's common denominators.
It did
between
feel,
it.
it felt a
With
bit
Loud's
odd.
few losses here and there, how many of those are credited to Optic?
Okay, only one. Marshall getting bored out. And basically he wants to take the duel with Ye here. Ye's going to be going for body shots, but he buys the armor so that he can tank one. So he is actually wanting to have a duel with Ye. How does it go? Okay, well.
Gonna go out the better in that one.
He's at least gonna calm that they might have bought because of the armor, but it also doesn't make sense that they would have because there's no plant. So he's probably gonna have a good indication of what's going on. What is Crash's util like? Yeah, Crash's util yesterday on this map was insane.
Any pressure just yet though.
No, but they're going to get the spike planted. They fought Sadak, and now with
Oh my god, there's
that
so many
going
people in
Ye's
this
gonna
corner.
fall back a little bit more careful. Crashy's just farming. So far, no threats. Have to see if they're able to find enemies. They do try and take steps towards Saipan Carter, less all forced away, and only 1 to 4.
Okay, Crash has got a good amount of kills. He should probably take the defuse here, and he is. He's going to be 2 away, so we're going to have a bonus. He's going to be alright. We'll see what Ye's going to buy into it. Might just keep his Sheriff, and then into the next round, if Crashies gets a kill, he might be able to have his ult. Well, he will have his ult probably.
Potentially just a headhunter. Now you're going to throw a rifle in the mix. And the light shield. Crashy's great early progress towards that Hunter's Fury as well.
Okay, Ye buys a rifle on top of this, so this was very common in NA when I was watching the Last Chance qualifier, where someone would buy down into this one just to try to do loads of damage here. Looking like they're going to go for fast B. KO nade's going to be pretty important from Marv.
That should imply that this is a fairly pacey hit if that dart is sent immediately.
KO knife's going to be pretty important. I wonder how many that hit. Actually looks like it hit no one.
Forward, forced to challenge now. Marvel alone. He's now in danger. Actually, can left by front pillar. Swings it off the flash. Still going to push one back.
Oh, that overwhelm is brutal. That overwhelm is brutal. This is a nice run from Loud. What's the retake like?
Crashies just goes head first through this. Not the case. Passing the owl drone, spoiling the players. And should be able to start stepping towards the site. No one's watching the cross until then. Sassy gonna swing back out, leaving just Victor and Crashies here.
Marv did 36 armor and bought new armor. Yeah, that's not the one.
How is he here? How is he here?
Oh my god, how did they win that? Crashies on this map. There's something about this map with him recently.
What were Loud doing on site? What was being held?
Yeah, it's true. No one was actually holding too much there.
Crashies just slips into Loud's formation on that post plant.
What a massive round for him to do this. They convert the bonus. Victor picks up another rifle as well. Money's out of control. He has his ult now. Dude, let's have another replay because who should have been watching? Dude, no one was watching anything. That shot was nice though. Oh, it was great.
Yeah, we're all surprised.
Cool, calm, and collected in comms as well.
Yeah.
Almost the expected outcome.
I'm dazed. after that one. And Loud will be furious at that too.
Victor, this angle's always good. Oh
how
my
they
goodness.
got there that's the issue, and Marv trying to get in
They were at least ready for this to happen, but he's gone close and there is now a gun close, so although that's okay, if we have a wall up, this gun is retrievable. You should see Victor fight in front of this. They really want to stop him from getting this gun, but did this get picked up? This is lovely though from FNF.
Perfect, he's gonna see one! One slips through, but that's fine. Sadak tries to backfill it, the tag, that's good enough. A 3v3 now, still chaotic enough that it could go down either way, but no progress to the site itself. And Crashes, you kidding me, dude? You can't walk main dry. This guy is just...
Man, Crashes is just...
filthy with it. Infuriating. Crashes just...
I can see my card on going. Okay, Sadak has a chance.
A real nice shot here
5 HP though.
They're trying to make something happen, but Sadak's shot gets Victor. Needs one more, but it's Ye,
should come in terms of how low he is.
And they have no idea where he is. Going through
expecting the Ye flank, because that's normally where Ye is.
But Ye posted up by yellow spots.
Okay, now knows where he is. Uh-oh.
It's not enough, surely.
Well, Flash to work with. Still got the fragment. Ye does have the operator, so he'll try and creep onto a close angle. The Flash, I think, just landing. See Ye's reposition here, but...
Again, just constantly want to stay at like a headshot angle because he knows he's low HP.
Oh,
there was a chance there. There was a chance.
It scored Sadak out.
So yeah, it was a good low buy. It was a good low buy from them.
We look at, I want us to really dissect what we're seeing from Optic there. Almost over-facing, over-peaking, taking very aggressive fights against Sheriffs and ults, bits and pieces.
I mean, similar to what we saw in Ascent, right? A little more unleashed here, because like you said,
yeah, that was
Optic have looked very good in anti-ecos.
Oh yeah.
It was a confident play.
Making this doable.
Sadak did good damage though.
Onto Sadak, needed
it was a nice round from him.
Out, but already drawing out a timeout.
Dude, Optic are winning a lot of the clutches.
Good ultimate progress
just in this best of 3 in general.
Hunter's Fury obviously available for Crashes. He's at 9-2 right now.
Jeez.
An amazing start to Breeze. 4 unanswered rounds. Loud have to consider their approach. The concern being if things slip back into what we saw on Bind. Yes, the halves differing, but it's a little off pace.
On Ascent, yeah, maybe not so much on Ascent. Bind for sure. Maybe not so much on Ascent.
That's things you can sort of attribute to maybe map 1 being extremely taxing on Sadak in particular.
But they definitely have been winning the majority of them.
They need some confidence boosts, especially after then getting blown out of the water in map 2.
Yeah, you're right. So probably the right time to be hitting that.
Good timeout. Loud need to start getting some rounds on the board here.
Talk through options. Now adjust expectation after seeing a couple of rounds come through. And they get that decent buy coming in here as well. 4 rifles, not going to have full shields though, still with 1 light on Sassy. And the approach is everything here for Loud. If
it's a proper defense side, it might be like starting on defense. We used to have a thing sometimes if it's our first game, we would start on attack sometimes just because it's better to warm up your aim.
3 on the knife.
You don't get punished as much, right? You're like in control of the jaws a lot of the time, whereas like there's more pressure on you on defense to actually like hit the shots. Nice util. The Viper Molly actually just tagged him in and just cancelled the
That's not challenging just yet.
Cancel the drone, sorry. Oh, and that Molly man.
Jumping at the bit on the other side. You can already see the close down. Aspas wanted him dead. Gets him out of there. Sadak
I'm gonna circle this in case he updrafts.
That depletes Marv, but the answer came back from Crashies.
Okay, he's gone over the trip. Keep an eye on Victor. Keep an eye on Victor. He's gone over the trip.
But Les has been given so much room, but surrounded on both fronts. What can Les do with this?
Yeah, he's gonna hit
pick up the pace now. And that's the problem. He's heard the steps. He's already been seen and considered. Diffuse going to come through, and Les can do nothing about this one. Has to sit and watch.
Really nice run from Ye. Well done from Victor as well. They probably need to start talking about the fact that he's gone over this as well.
Already we're seeing a really
comprehensive look
from Optic here.
And Victor has so much space to work with. He actually, I'm pretty sure he updrafts over that trap wire. Nobody's within earshot. Les starting very early on. There's no challenge on mid from Optic, giving Les that space. But it counts for nothing. It's a very pacey retake. Optic reading into actually the tendencies very early on that it's maximum 4. The backstab's coming eventually, but they equalize numbers on site.
I want to see if they try and re-explore middle now. They've had a little bit of success with that, and 0 challenge for less. Now, obviously, they were really hard committing towards the side by then, but speaking of hard commit, Optic are back challenging in cave. They are just getting under their skin at this point.
Well, Des talked about it.
What is the timing on him?
They spread a little thin across the map.
Yeah, he is just in the area where the camera cannot see him.
Yeah, he actually has the benefit of that spy cam being behind the wall.
Oh boy.
Posted on this too if he wants to be.
See, the spy cam's not going to catch him. If Ye can post up here, he's actually going to swing it.
Damn, that was so nice from Ye. Just full awareness of where the camera can see, and just this extra wall here, and just this spinner wall here, just using it so well. That was great from him. He did so well.
Look at the readjust. This is perfect. He's the shot! Pancada hands it out. Yay!
That's literally the only sheriff in play.
That means Spike can get put back in hand, but no free cross here. Marv wanted to maybe police that. Sassy's got his back.
Big duel over towards A. Cypher's, sorry, Chamber's gone down. So, dude, Victor is in a rough.
Okay, it's just
Victor's in for a rough time.
Now we're going to have the kind of opposing numbers. The rotation isn't safe either.
Victor's in for the roughest time ever.
Victor doesn't get away with his naughtiness. Dealt with by the door, and now crashes in FNS, out of position here. I thought maybe that player who was sitting a little deeper, I think it was Aspas, might have checked on them, but he's stuck towards the site. And at the point, rightly so. Good choice by Aspas, and Crashy's opting to save.
The Pancada kill at middle was actually very important. He was expecting it from Ye as well. He's expecting the reposition and the shot. It was very nice. That meant the trip could go down, that meant the luck could actually fully enable. Okay, Loud on the board with this one. Pancada's going to have his ult into the next round, and even though they're 5-0 up, money's actually really low on some of these. Yeah, 1-9 on top of this.
Well, Crashy's going to be able to hold on to this operator here. Pancada's on the hunt.
So saving this gun is pretty important. Crashy's going to have 1,000 on top of that.
All but expired by now. You see though, the coal's turning and the response is great from Ye.
Victor has ult.
It's less. There's nobody else noted. Ye's on that angle, like I said.
Then they should be so fine to buy this.
He knows there's no setup towards cannon.
But this is going to be an important one.
I don't even think anybody could pass into elbow there.
Okay, yeah, they have the 2 money ults.
To come back.
That's an op though, so Ye's obviously going to save. And
so crucial to the outcome of this round.
We'll see. There's a decision to be made for sure.
It's actually broken.
Okay, he throws it over towards Victor, and he's going to use his ult.
5-1 on the scoreboard.
And that be the buy off first.
We fully buy into this, so this is an important round. Lau can buy next no matter what. And yeah, dude, money. Okay, the rounds have been close then, because money is not there. Dude, this is fast.
As close to a full purchase.
So it's double.
They get full mid control. No one shoots the recon knife like late towards A to see if anyone's close. No one's close as well, so they get full mid control in terms of this, and they have pressure over towards here. So pretty good so far.
Trying to navigate their way through here. See if they can work out where these reside.
Double op. Where is the double op? We have one here, and then we have a trip over towards B. So he's not even going to face B, he's constantly just looking over towards A. It's more of a gamble over towards A.
As it stands, they're running through the time. They're not in a hurry here.
Concern being if Optic do slip back into a deeper hold.
Maximus Hummus, thank you so much, bro. Welcome into the Slug Club. Thank you for using your Prime on me. Appreciate that, dude. Thanks for the support. The Prime Vandal, yeah, honestly, it is one of my favorites.
We can pop that. He does feel a little bit of pressure as Loud creep closer and closer to elbow with this owl drone. Nothing found, but Spike.
Okay, so they're gonna probably. Okay, Wall is gonna block the angle before this face. Yeah.
30 seconds left.
Just saw him.
This is such a pressure
Knife hits. Victor's in a rough spot here.
The support's on the way, but he is alone for now. And alone he stands.
It's nice, the trip is still there.
Takes down less, looks towards connector. Spots another, takes another. Pops the ult, looks towards the side. Didn't overcook it just yet. Still hunting! Still fighting!
Oh! Okay, sorry, I thought he got that. That was nice though. That was really, really nice from Victor. Held that one down.
Against all of the players, and Sassy, sadly, with only 3 seconds,
dude, double op. Double op got all the kills there.
Critical round for Victor.
Beautiful adjustment as well. Knowing that Loud have slipped back into a much more sparse setup. waiting to receive this aggression. They burn up so much utility early on, and so much time on the clock. Ultimately, you push it onto, yes, it's a solo hold from Victor.
Yeah, he did great.
But you slow creep into
Dude, I really thought he got this one as well.
An operator, yay, even there to pick up a second kill from Arches. Beautiful stuff. And now actually we'll continue with this.
Okay.
See again.
Now this is a big one in terms of Loud.
And the wall invested here actually almost as a curveball. Try and maybe enable an early peak, but nobody towards double doors. But yeah, now
all goes down. They are
way more proactive towards the B side.
Yeah,
now.
they are very proactive towards B. They're getting Ye to this angle a lot of the time. He does have to go back, but look at this.
Though,
they force away the TP, and then Crashes decides to just get proper aggro after.
But the door's already been shut, and Victor noting the barrel.
That's nice. They've saved the trip over towards B, so Victor knows that he has to constantly be watching this from far back. They are looking like they're going to try and go through the Viper ult, so this could be hard. Let's see how FNS deals with this. This is going to be a drone. See what the timing's like as well from them coming through door. Okay, they beat the molly. So FNS might not think that someone's beaten the molly. Flash comes out, so now they know. Oh, that was nice. FNS got tagged, spammed through here. This actually turned out to be a really nice split from them. Everything was good, like the timing,
yes, there's the flank coming in, but that should be checked when they have the numbers to deal with this. Crashes! Catches the glimpse!
Sadak has his ult if he wants to. Oh, he was.
The grand equalizer for Loud, who is always delivering on so many
he has to
fronts.
save his op.
Yeah, he's out of there.
Okay, so every time people are getting close to having to eco, they're winning their rounds out. So they're winning the important rounds.
That early aggression said that it's literally bespoke to dig less out of a position, find one kill on the extremity, and force Loud into it.
Chat, when this was it Loud DRX where they only got
like I said, Sadak
3 rounds on defense, right?
Gets way ahead of the expectation.
So that's a bit of a worrying sign, I guess.
Moving in tandem with that Al drone. Second on the board for Loud, but already this half heavily in favor of Optic.
Do you think Loud should play less on Chamber more? I don't think he looks like...
More than happy to see it.
He looks pretty good on these kind of picks. I've never been, I don't know, he never looked super comfortable on Chamber, if I'm honest. Like, I felt like when I used to watch him on Haven, sometimes he didn't feel more the other events than this event. Maybe he's more comfortable now, but
together here on the back of this ult cycle.
You want to see more Phoenix on this map? It is a good pick. The kit is definitely good on this map. It's just, is it better than some of the other picks?
Now forced to play. I think actually Sadak making moves with this null command to try and make use of it as deep as possible in tube, but Crashies showing restraint here.
Dude, the timing on some of this is crazy. Let's just decided to leave this in group. Here comes the ult over towards site. They have actually have like 4 people in a relatively okay position.
Even though there are 2 players there, and Crashies is posted on this as well. No one really to deal with the main pressure
Victor
apart
is
from
in
Victor.
trouble.
Apparently he's good for it.
Wow,
the trade
Victor
does come
got a
through.
kill.
Sassy gonna punish as he tried to readjust away. Just a glimpse caught towards Tube, but patience being shown by Loud. They're not quite heading towards the site yet.
No pressure coming through mid either. Actually, the flash might come through this smoke, but Crashies turns it. Lester's actually found a kill here. Crashies has to find something in response. He's found the first, a headshot on the second.
Here, 77 HP in the end. Okay, 2v3.
Done yet. Yeah, and FNS, the last 2 standing. Spike is down, so Loud has the time in their favor. Left's on the swing, and he's been so instrumental in Loud succeeding in some of these rounds.
Hey, they're starting to get rounds on the board. This guy's literally just going to flash off the contact. They have a camera set up as well, so they can get info. Nice flash from Sadak. Okay, this is a good round from Optic, from Loud. Sorry, money from Optic is in the bin as well, so this is very good. This is the first time they forced them over towards an eco.
3 players going to be struggling here for Optic. Victor and FNS, the only ones probably to invest here, but
they're getting a lot from the A splits. The A splits are definitely working.
Like I said, in a position to really string a few together. That's 2. Still got the Blade Storm, still got the Viper's Fit. Sassy actually back on the brink of the Hunter's Fury as well.
Hero Gun. Les has his ult. Aspas has his ult. And Carter has his ult. They decided
Just
to go
being
aggro,
sent to the
and they
blender.
get insta
Aspas was waiting
shutdown.
this
Victor
time
down.
around.
Just jump spawning to get
And
information as well. Like,
Simba
they
seems
can.
to be
Okay,
outside the
this
map.
is
Less sharp
this
with
could be a good
Crashy's trying his luck,
good
but
comeback
Les
into
looks
the
so
half of
ready.
this one.
Yeah, extremely diligent read from Les. And only Ye to find impact.
They pretty much
as
just hold
this
just a default and they
we've
get a
been
lot
seeing
of
hold
kills.
has actually succeeded
Everyone
pretty
wins out
nicely.
their
Now,
duels.
there are still two
Crashy's
players
20
who can,
HP.
that's a problem. That's a rifle recovered, so maybe a chance at more danger, but the
Keep
HP
an
is
eye on
really
the
low
luck
for
as well.
Crashies. And with the spike going down, they got everything
nade
working in
gonna-
their favor.
yep.
I was gonna say, no way that actually lands and
I
kills
was gonna say that's a
Crashies.
nice nade.
But it does.
It does.
Even here, you look at what's taken away from this. Pancardo's fallen, but a big cushion.
Oh, Les is on the hunt.
Well, he didn't
Does he
hear
check?
anything here. Yeah, does he?
Oh
does he
my
check
god,
through
I
cannon,
swear.
but
Some of the timings
Was-
for this game
he
in terms
noted
of
the rifles
it's
well? I
always
guess he
been
wouldn't
less,
know
has always
when
been involved in them
that
as
was
well.
dropped, or at least actually collected, so Sanjay gets to slip away here. Play his life and keep that rifle into the next couple of rounds, because we do now have Loud building a little back into this game. This is enough. This is a buffer coming through.
It's barely costing them anything as well. Hold on to the operator. 4 left standing. Sadak back 2 away from the null command. Still got the Viper's bit. Loud are achieving this with minimal investment. It's just
Yeah, they're
sharp.
Player standing. Spike planted.
Optic will pump the brakes here.
timeout.
Call a
2 rounds
timeout.
left. Try and see what they can get
So
from it.
initially, it looked like the perfect read, right? They were looking to challenge less, really
Yeah, I
get
don't
him
know.
out of that position.
The only thing
remove
that's
that kind
been
of
working
late
against
round
them is the A
piece,
splits,
so you
right?
don't
So
have
you
to
might see
worry
them
about that. And
get a
then
bit
actually
more
the rounds
aggro
they
towards
couldn't,
middle.
They were so aware, hyper aware of having numbers advantage on the retake.
Maybe they're
getting
going
back
to start
knowing
opping tube a
where
bit
and
more.
when to expect
No, this is
less
definitely
to show
an
his hand.
attack.
Yeah,
You can
him
tell by the
finding
timing
a
sometimes.
little bit more
Well,
activation in this
not
game is
always, but-
certainly paying off now. At 7-7, as we all noted, a very quiet start. Didn't particularly get the ball rolling that early, but already starting to find their footing here.
We're being rewarded where Optic want to challenge it, honestly.
Growl
Actually,
went
this is
silent
things
after
where,
map 1.
you know, ultimately, if
This has
Optic
definitely been a
maintain
slower
that,
map. We haven't seen, other than like the
double operator
Crashy's
setup actually
third
does
round,
reward this sort of play style from Loud.
it's been a little bit slower.
Don't think they're going to be really looking towards that, though. Financially, just
Oh,
doesn't
no, no,
seem
yeah.
in the cards at
Not
all
as
now.
much to shout
Like I
about.
said, it was weird to look at it, 5-1, where Optic was still actually struggling to buy back into one of those rounds.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah, there's a
potentially
lot of
different outcome
it's
if they'd
hard
been able
to.
stabilize the money a little sooner, but
It is a
I mean, it's
little
gonna be
bit.
all
It
good
is a
as
little
well.
bit.
The next round potentially Bladestorm, but look at what's left after this purchase. And this is round
It's
11,
a proper
bear in
like
mind.
aim duel
Yeah,
map,
round
but it's
12
like a
could
lot
be
of
really
one-on-one
uncomfortable.
kind of aim duels. At
Especially
the
if
beginning.
Loud don't have to
Okay.
invest anything again.
I mean, Louder laughing.
What do we got? Okay,
They
so we
carved themselves the perfect start to this round. He wants to follow
so
up
Optic
Aspas.
talked about
Ripping
getting
through two
split.
of them.
I thought they were going to
And
op
Optic
tube
getting
to
a
hold it
stark
down. They didn't have
reminder
enough
this is
money
not
for the
over yet.
op, and they decided to.
The series is only getting
Oh my
started.
god, they
Pancada
decided
in
to
the
try
meantime
shut down
getting
tube
collect on
anyway.
Ye. Here's the
Aspas.
blast!
Oh boy.
As quick as lightning, Aspas! Oh, he's gonna catch Crashies too! And they're just hunting him down the spawn at this point. Down solo! Trying to stay alive.
Spike planted.
He's
That
just
was
on the
fast.
run. There's a player to his right. He's just nowhere to get out of here now.
That's already
That
got
was
back
really
behind
fast.
this 39
That was
HP
not. That
for
was
Crashies, and
It was
already
good from
talked
Loud
about
though.
the finances.
I think
With this
they felt
round-
similar to what I thought, right? In terms of
Actually, Crashies will find one, but Loud
in terms of
already stacked the
does he
deck.
get any more from
Have
this? It's kind of
every
crazy.
ultimate available for the next.
A-Split's been working. They wanted to punish Tube, and they kind of felt like that might happen as well. So they insta up, draft up, take the angle that you don't expect, right? Everyone holds this angle at the beginning, and then they go to this angle. So that was a nice idea. And the fact to go to double was crazy.
Determination
Got
coming
5
out from
ults as well.
Loud.
I mean,
Look at this.
This is
Oh, it's
just
so
ridiculous.
fast. He is there
Just
so
Flick on the
fast.
second.
Hey, that's a
Show me
nice
that
move,
one.
to be honest.
I could watch it for days. I could watch it for days. They heard you call. They
Oh,
heard you
that
call.
was-
What is that?
Yeah, that was sick.
What are you meant to do against that? Oh.
Okay,
I'd say,
All
I
the
mean, the
ults
benefit
up
of that
as
round
well,
ending
so
like
5
that is
ults.
there's barely any
they've
utility
been saving him
threats.
for this
Less
one.
a purchase
Got a
actually
lot in a
doesn't
row
have
so
as
far.
many
It's
gaps
6.
as
It's
a long
6-6
drawn
now.
out round, right?
Yeah, you're
Well,
right.
6-5. Sorry. Oh no, Chad, I just accidentally
How
cast
much
them.
allowed us to
The
work
one
with,
saving
though.
grace, right?
Yeah, brilliant. How's that silver lining? Real thin.
I saw
but
6-6
at
in
this point,
chat,
look
and
at
it made me
all
say
of
it.
Where?
That's big though.
Where the hell did he just get a
That was in cave.
free kill?
That was
Fair
literally
enough.
from stairs to cave.
Okay. All right, well, Aspas gone. After having probably the most impactful round thus far. Highs and lows. Sassy trying to find that instant information, but Ye is there.
A nice little bait in as well.
Left in the corner. Delivers.
Dude, we can see no ults out of them.
And it's Sassy, Les, and Ben Carter, but Les is
He might think because this push that the site is empty. Well, not anymore. Ult's going to come out and he's just going to take this one-on-one duel because why wouldn't you?
Oh, the timing, but the adjustment better.
Oh, the little, what even is that?
What
even is that bounce stuff? I don't even know what to call that little generator thing. Oh my goodness.
He's going to have to pull the trigger on the first, the second, and the third. Not going to happen. Yay!
Okay, Yay 1v3.
And he's still trying to fire off. Looking for the follow-up here. Spike out, down the double swing.
Nice round from Les. It was 5v3. They managed to pull that back.
And the scoreline, Mike, we're at 6-6.
I mean, how
what a comeback. It was 6-1, chat.
5 unanswered to claw back in, and they just looked absolutely lost in the first quarter of this.
Cast to cast? Yeah, I reversed it. It was fine.
Great restraint from Pancada, doubling down on that position.
That kill from Victor in terms of Les really snowballed everything.
Tied up, it could not be closer here. The resilience
Crowd woke up a bit,
yeah,
that was a good round. That was a good round.
The grand finals, 6 rounds, 5 unanswered at the end. The desk, what are your thoughts on that one?
Thank you very much, Pansy and
Got to favour Optic into this half. If you're looking at the DRX game, yeah.
There were some nuts shots here, Josh.
Yeah, in the first quarter, it was all about Victor. And I felt like, again, we set up this story about pushing on defense for Optic. And I think that this head-to-head has ended up defining the majority of this
Optic are very good at changing up the way that they play, right? When you saw them yesterday, they were pushing all the time with Ye over towards A, but this time they decided to just switch it up with him going all the way towards B. Like, they're really good at, again, just setting up Ye and getting him to these angles.
Take a look at how Victor was flanking as well. He makes his way around this trap wire so that he's able to get the flank. And this is how I expected the half to play around, with Victor trying to outplay Les and get the better end over the Cypher player, and Loud was still individually popping off. And then in the second half, they just found the rhythm.
Yeah, they really did. It was such a step up from every player on Loud, but in particular, Les had a big resurgence, finding those late lurks, punishing Optic on the extremities, and giving his team those opportunities to pivot. But as we look towards the second half, he's again the guy that we have to talk about, particularly in the way that he plays as the anchor. He's almost always locking down towards B, very much just defined by how he holds space with the same setup on that site. And in their last game, he really got shut down. You see so many of his deaths just in that back corner of B, with a Jet diving on him deep, his utility already gone, and him getting taken down. So my focus is on Les to keep his performance up if Loud do want to convert this.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't agree more. I think Les is such a playmaker for them. The guy is really heating up, and he's doing it at such a young age on the global stage right now. He has been the real difference maker in so many of their rounds, with clean trades and also multi-kills and opportunities just found with the lurks.
I think you can see, as Pansy said, that Loud are getting back into this game. Their belief is showing, the tenacity and
Bunny chose Loud.
And the players are...
Bunny chose Loud, I chose Optic.
I think this next half, it should be electric.
Yeah, Optic, they have to find a way to stop this momentum, or otherwise Pansy and Hypok, it's going to get a little bit dicey for them.
I'm still working out my feelings after the Viper cosplay, I'm not gonna lie, Mike. But anyway, 6-6, the game actually could not get closer, and it feels like Loud are starting to believe this is now doable. Because it felt like a shutout at the start, the aggression was right, everything was starting to hit.
Do they need this map? Nah, because Haven feels pretty even as well.
What do we look at? Where are our key components we look at?
Like, I feel like the next 3 maps are, like, the first 2 maps were kind of not easy to predict, but you definitely had favorites for them. These other maps, I'm not too sure. What is that one? Okay. Insta gets shot as well, so mid information denied, and I think that knife hit too, so they don't know. Both teams don't actually know who's taking middle, so big question mark there. But Optic gonna think with all their util that got destroyed that Loud have middle, so they might think that A is weak, so they're going pretty fast here.
Now maybe as the wall goes up,
that knife is great.
They might consider the possibility.
That knife is great. All 3. What's the rotates gonna be like?
Rotation coming through nice and
double rotates. They're so fine, just leaving less over towards B. Yeah, he gets into this. I mean, they should know.
Optic will pause for a moment here. I don't know if they're just allowing this paranoia to build, but I said 4 players have made their way to this side of the map already.
Won't see the commit. There's really one out on the side. Yay, trying to be a nuisance, but he's in danger. Instantly threatened by Pancada, who gets to deal with him in time to be able to turn around, try to do some chip damage. But it's Aspas finding Victor. It's all going their way. It's all
the timing on that is
mad.
Damn, a cake.
Pancada denies Crashies. He followed up with
the Viper.
Loud strike first in the second
The Viper
half.
picking up the Sheriff.
Again,
getting a lot from it. A lot of
He's
Sheriffs on this
outranged.
map. It makes
He can't
sense,
put a
right?
second
It's a
TP
big
down.
duel map. This is
No
the most
fail-safe
Sheriffs
there.
I've seen these in terms of loud actually pick up on pistol runs. Yeah, some nice shots there.
Paying dividends here in the pistol. Starting to get fired up as well as they take the lead here.
He bought it, right? Yeah, because
Just
they
the
had
right shield
they had
here.
Sassy that bought it on the
Optic,
attack as well.
6 headhunter shots to make something
They
work.
like the double Sheriff in the pistol on this map.
Like it might be a fast mid piece on the back of this poison orb, or maybe just to try and post the A up a little deeper. They've achieved that
Okay,
very early on.
let's look at this one. Eco coming up from Optic. Anything crazy?
Probably
No, not
how
really.
deep
Yay has 6 bullets though.
Loud will play on B. They're just playing off the back of this spy cam, so Yay not going to be given
So
much
they're probably
freedom
just going
once
to
he
try and let
crosses
Yay pick.
this corner.
This is the camera that
It's
is
advantage
great.
there.
The camera's really good. You spot the lurking towards middle, and then when it gets shot, obviously you can rotate. So a lot of time with this camera, you can.
Somewhat early because look who's creeping.
Oh my God!
They have no idea. He's behind him again. Not again, Crash. He's not again. He's done it to him. Finds less. And notice one towards CT2. Sassy is going to be called to attention. He'd love to get that upgrade if he can. And yes, he does. Even better. And look how quick Marv's
They
here.
break the camera. As the camera goes in, they lose vision over towards here, and they walk in Crashies. This was such a nice eco strat. What
Glorious
the hell
sniper.
was this?
Could
It
not
was
friend
so
him better.
good. It's a good
Sassy
plant for
gonna
A
try and
main.
brave, be the first man
Sorry, for
forward.
B main,
Train
they have
me if you
nothing to
must. We
close
gotta
this off.
get a move on here. There's 4 players watching this cross. That flash
Did they just throw a
away.
smoke there?
Crashies need some help. They've
No.
got to be standing here like a shooting squad. Look at them all. Lined up, dropped down, loud. Back in on the site.
Oh, okay. Interesting that they didn't
I
like.
mean, how Crashes has got
Interesting
into
that they didn't
position.
try
Yay
it.
removes the spy cam, and on the back
Interesting
of
that they
that
didn't try
draws the
it. They wanted to get a
attention
kill
of Les.
earlier,
Like
right?
Sassy.
They
He's
wanted to
only
try to
jump
get a kill
spotted there,
early
so
instead of
Crashes
playing the
finds
time of the
good
spike.
God timing
Oh,
to
man,
slip into
actually-
main. And there's a point there where you see
I mean, Loud dealt with
Spectres
it
and
very well.
dribs and drabs on the retake, and you think actually
Yeah, that was
Crashes can go
fast.
to work,
That was really
play
fast.
distance with that Bulldog, but
Knife, yeah, knife
how
got good
close it
info.
out. Holding their composure.
I like the idea from Optic though. I thought that was great. Break the
Again.
camera. Vision's gone away
Bonus,
from this
how's it
area,
looking?
right? It watches like here and here, and then there's a small window where you can
pretty-
go through. I
pretty
thought
well
this was a
rounded,
great
honestly.
round. To
Sassy
be
can
honest,
ride
I
through
mean,
with a Sheriff,
doing
but
this on the
3
eco,
Bulldogs
you're
to
taking a
work
big
with here.
chance. So I very much
Again,
get it.
how we expect
That's one of those
Loud to play close
strats,
up on
chat,
deep
that they were
angle,
so
but
confident with
Aspas
that
and
you're either
Sassy
using it on the eco,
immediately
or if you
walking through here.
wait, let's
Sanak's
watch.
been found elsewhere.
Oh,
There can be weird timing here with Yay.
Here.
Yeah, they might be able to. Yeah, not sure if he's even going to be considering this yet. No, he's absolutely not. He's gone down.
It's one of those
Sassy's
ones
not
that you
actually
either
getting it.
use on your
Damage done across the board. Both
eco
players
or
now
use on
swarming the
your
bodies to get the
bonus,
rifle.
because you
Aspas
know
to
it's
get that upgrade.
it's
On the
like
other side of
it's
the
like
map,
an
though,
inkling that
victory
it's
is
going to
coming
work,
in.
but you're
Already
not
gonna
entirely
clear
sure.
out the site from
Hey,
the 2
over
players
1B,
defending it.
nice
So
shock
look at
dots
how
to break
much
some of the
damage
trips as
Aspas
well.
and
So this
Sassy
was
can
pretty
actually
good.
achieve. And,
Good hit in
well,
towards
Aspas is
it.
quite quick to it,
Aspas
but
is here very
it's a
early.
difficult plan to try and work your way back in on.
Okay. FNS decides
Sassy still on
to.
that
Oh,
spec,
they're
but
actually
Aspas-
taking control.
Rifle in hand.
And
Spec
Recon's
Optic
gone here. They're
over
gonna. I
challenge
mean,
here.
they just cleared
Try and
everything.
keep
Recon
as
just cleared
many
middle.
of these rifles
Maybe it just got
online
shot
as
at the end.
possible.
I'm not entirely
like
sure. I
the
didn't see
swing though, them committing
Sassy's.
towards CT side, so they can
Yeah.
potentially have the exits, knowing that obviously the challenge on Yay came in.
Well, but Victor's the one you got to be concerned about. Sassy
Oh
actually
my
finds
God.
Crashies.
Okay. Okay, Sassy, fair enough. Still going to be going for
Player
this.
standing.
It's,
Chat, that was actually
bit of a
so
slap back
nice.
from Victor there. Chip
Good
damage
damage from
nerfed
them.
down to 2, so actually not bad economy damage at this
Yeah,
point.
very
They'll
good
take
from
that.
them.
You will
Probably going to
not
see
be
double
winning
armor
around
rebuy.
here, but
We'll
they've
keep an
done
eye
what
on
they wanted.
FNS. I'll
They
just
get to
circle
keep
it.
the rifle as well, not too bad either. So, a bit more damage than I'm sure Optic would have liked, and a small bonus for Aspas as well.
We'll see
He's
exactly
going to have to
where
drop, to be honest, so he's going to have to
live
take that
Optic
no matter
on the
what.
Back of that, it's going to be light shields scattered across some of these.
He's going to drop
rifles.
Marved?
Marv's going to be struggling
Right.
though.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, does get I think the drop from Crashies potentially.
Oh my goodness.
Be able to get everybody online, but now
Yeah, Marved having
a slight advantage.
Marved is having a bit of a rough one
so
so far on
does
this.
have that null command.
There's still time for recovery.
Still
okay, this one's important, chat. I'm going to circle everyone that can't bite. Okay, 3, 3 and 4. 3 over towards Optic, 4 over towards Loud. So big swing round for this. They do have Marv's ult and Pancada as well on the defense side. Knife goes out, only gets 1 though, so they know that there's at least some mid control. Looking like an A split. This is so funny. This is the same round that Optic used. Actually no, it was an eco where they used that pulse. Either way, it's a very strong pulse. Nice nade into the smoke. Wow, Marv Decay. We called him out, and here he is.
I don't know how he got both, but he did. Unless he's forced to CT, he can no longer really have any say in the matter. That spike's going down. Now, maybe on the retake, we know that these guys have a ridiculous high standard of capability on these playback-ins, but a 3v5 is a really tall task, and Victor is the first challenger.
You say single Viper's smoke is bad? Only on certain maps.
Pancada sends it right back to him. FNS dead. We're a 3v3. Marv was already low. Suddenly not as impossible.
Not on Breezer
Gonna force the hand that feeds. Sassy gonna try and send this one forward. Does he catch a tag? No, it's Ye in the meantime to find less. The flash slowed down Pancada.
Sassy put his ult into this. That's kind of...
run out of time on this.
I mean, I get it.
And if that Hunter's Fury does even just 1 tag onto Marv, looked like 2 were lined up there in main. Would have made it doable, but Optic respond well. Ye finding a kill here.
Holding these guns are important. Oh, I say as he goes for a duel. Oh my goodness. Relax yourself.
Him to wait this one out. Best did carry through 2300 here.
Holy hell. Okay. Are they going to invest their ult into this round? Everyone else has the eco runs.
In terms of this ultimate cycle. Well, his ears must have been burning. Look at that entry from Marv. Knowing full well actually with an ult command going, you can be traded.
Ult was a little bit too high there, to be honest.
I think Victor and FNS
right, you saw the ult had less chance of hitting them because it was a little bit too high. Sometimes, chat, if you're wondering about, just a little tip on server, if you're wondering about ulting somewhere and you don't know height, you can literally just put up the minimap and ping, and it will ping the floor, just as like a little helper.
Big info once again from Sadak.
So you're like, that's the height there, so you want that at the beginning, like at the bottom.
I think that was FNS. But yeah, he's already potentially gone outside of the angle. He expected, but he's diligent enough to check, but he copped a headshot on the way out.
Oh my.
Down to 3, but less gonna help him out. That's a big punish actually. Yo going down, but look at the space that Victor's found as well.
Sadak's just coming up the road now. The tag actually onto Pancada is punished.
So it is Victor now just going to try and unleash, take the space away, 15 HP, but he's got themselves the site at least. They can maybe work out from this one, but you got to look towards Sadak potentially to cost them the cross. Can't do it. Has to at least give that one up. The flank's on the way. Aspas coming around on 3 HP. It ain't much, but it could do some damage here. Victor playing up close towards yellow as well. Spike now down, time in Optic side, but this post-spawn is not comfortable at all.
Aspas doesn't spot anything on default either. Marv now looking to challenge and finds the headshot.
There's been some crazy shots into this round.
He's going to send that recon bolt through. Sadak still struggling to get anything done through the door, and actually let's do back to the yellow. He's found the first.
Yeah, let's
they have no map control.
Right back in this game.
Just when you thought they were going to be able to do this one,
tearing it out of Optic's hands to defuse the formality to it.
I mean, you look at some of these setups, you think loud that, yeah, there's no way. Sadak has so much to deal with, so much pressure coming towards him. Unless just slips the net. Gets ahead of that. Sassy with the perfect timing on that.
Yeah, they didn't have much map control and it was very nice.
That's even after Optic just showed it's literal perfection sometimes. The timing there from Victor to get on the back of that tag onto Pancada, create that opening. But then it counts for nothing.
Skippies, I'm not entirely sure. It will be on. I think. Yeah. I'll find out for sure. There's a chance I can put it on my YouTube, but I'm not entirely sure.
Timing, the synergy starting to really hit for me when I'm watching how loud they're playing in some of these retakes. And
most likely it will go on Hiko's YouTube actually. To be honest.
At the very start of the day is how statistically strong they are at those retakes.
Okay, I think this is a good time for a pause.
I mean, you see it so tangibly so often with them, being an outlier on it. So again, wonderful to see that in motion here. But I'm just happy we get a close game. 8-9 now, Loud picking up where they left off. Optic financially in a curious spot here. able to fashion a purchase, but it will be missing certain areas. The bells and whistles will not be there, but a couple of ults coming in, so, you know, some moments to look towards.
Well, the interesting thing to note, actually, is statistically, this is one of their worst. I think, actually, they're worst in terms of retake success, but it's on defense, their ability to find first bloods and convert 5v4s.
Yeah.
That's the fascinating thing here, because now they're actually winning out in the side of their game on defense that actually you wouldn't expect them to. That's to say as well that Optic actually are close to 70% post-plant conversion rate, which is mad.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're forcing this. Okay, chat. Pretty big, but Ye may be able to. Let's keep an eye to see if Ye gets his kill.
He does still have less here. See, actually, Optic were trying to get ahead of this potentially.
Smoke spot's going to window. Drone's going to go in, as we can see, heavy A split, but they're kind of ready with this. They got a trip over towards the tunnel as well. Knife goes in, that hits 2. They might cancel
Pretty
this.
decent as well. Looking at the exploration mission.
Okay, yeah, so they're going to cancel this, but at the same time, Aspas has got good info. He doesn't want to go too far. The fact that the knife hit 2 of them as well, and they've gone back, it kind of works out well for them.
The worst, the downfall.
What is the timing going to be like here for Aspas? And like, is he going to go too aggro?
Hopefully it's on the priority list if you are Optic to stay diligent to check this on the way back around.
Oh my.
Aspas, though.
I think he heard them.
That jump peak. You see he pops the dash on the back of it. That's just damage here. F&S to make sure that kill doesn't come through, and the mid-split's right through. Victor trying to get rid of the Blade Storm.
He had to try and close that down, finally gets suppressed, but by now the damage is done. Sassy's there, but the reply comes in, death from above. Now the 4v3, numbers favourable towards Optic.
Oh my god. Dude, that couldn't have been any worse timing. That's so funny. Okay, let's see, can they deal with this flank this time? He's hit kind of early.
It's Pancada on the flank, but the Viper's Pit in position.
He has beaten. Crashies is checking for it though. Crashies is checking, so Crashies should have this kill.
Yeah, already looking this way, and Crashies done him dirty, got Pancada dead.
That's the kill that matters.
Now the final 2 players who are allowing a little bit of time for work feel irrelevant to the outcome. How are they meant to get back into this? Step into the green and just hope for the best. Not finding anything here.
Marv actually finally coming through with that flash. The trade comes through, Crashies.
Okay, nice round from them.
Optic
it would have ended badly if they didn't win this. That was a very important one for them to win. In terms of the other, dude, I should be chat. What's going on? Why am I not checking the money all the time?
Optic just set themselves up to pop through double doors. Beautifully executed. Lesson and Carnage is so far away from this, they can't really slow that down. See now, actually, if Optic.
Okay, 9-9, it forces them. Okay, here we go. Aspas is finally going to use his ult, and they going down to an eco. Money's kind of low on both
2
teams.
Sheriffs, a Stinger, a Bulldog.
Dude, yeah, this one has been a little bit slow for sure. It's getting to crunch time though.
Zanax immediately through cave.
Huge information.
Aggro push, 3-man stack in towards B. They're going to fake an A with the Jet dashing in, and now they're going to go B, but there's 3 people here. Holy hell.
Eyes trained on towards mid, and he's really made a meal of it. Nightmare scene does get at least the stinger, but it's really not much to be
call to cancel has gone in, and he just checked the camera and saw the legs of Viper. So Viper has been noted. That's why all the pings are in. He literally just checked the camera. Sadak, we saw him pushing A main, decides to go all the way back, but they're so aware of F&S. When F&S is going to think he's owned it. Oh, okay.
They just want to bail him out from here, and F&S tried, but didn't get what he wanted.
Now, Pancada with his Bulldog has to go huge, and he's found the spike. Crashies will fall. Going to spot out Victor as well. A little bit of damage to follow up the second kill there. F&S tries to respond.
Nice round from them. The 3-man stack, the aggro push.
And that's with Aspas cooking it with the Blade Storm.
Oh boy. Money's pretty low. Ye has his ult. They have a decision to make here. Because they can all kind of buy apart from Victor, really.
The punish that was picked up towards, I think it was Ye there. Again, the timing great for Loud, but perfect responses in kind. Nothing working out on the other side. And this was the start of things. Whole lot of
the timing of that swing.
They already kind of knew that. So really making it count. In the thrifty and
dude, they're making the Bulldog look kind of unreal. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, Chad, they're all in. They're all in for this one. Here we go. Big round. If Optic lose this, Loud should be pretty free to win this. It should push them up to 12.
It looks quite all in from Optic, genuinely. This seems very direct. Not particularly
Okay,
exploring
Drone
any
spotted
other
everything,
options,
so he knew that he
which
could
will
get
lead
out.
to
So they've
their
done the
repulse.
hardest part of getting out of the choke point. Crash is in a good area. He has his recon. What's this duel? Like, he can get a shot on the side.
Yeah, he's walked straight up from
Oh,
door. and no one was watching
he
him.
had his ult and
Right
recon.
back on in
It's
and
a
out
nice
of
trade
bombs
from Ye.
galore, but Ye on the bailout, ready to save the day again. Melted and burned down, but still alive. And Optic
They're very
panicking.
low, chat. Look at the
And now surrounded, they didn't get to the deeper post plants. The pop flash to bail them out. Does at least
They're
give them
very
a little
low on
freedom, but the
sight, HP wise.
instantaneous trade.
This is actually
Red's
super
gonna come in.
doable.
Maybe not. Toyed with. Oh, Ye predicts
Important
the
kill.
push back in perfectly.
Oh my.
And did Victor even see
Okay. Holy hell. How'd they keep him up
right
so he's
back in
alive?
kind here for Optic.
What was that headshot
Dude,
from Victor?
Ye,
The
when he
Viper
has this
walls
ult,
up.
is just the scariest thing ever,
What a
isn't it?
ridiculous response here. Ye going huge for Optic. The second here onto Aspas as well. Resets to this position. Perfect read on the timing. Show me the Victor kill. Like, that was ridiculous to close that out.
Oh, but they've shattered the money now.
It comes back to the same thing. No financial comfort. It's 10 apiece now.
And it's scrappy
Okay,
buys
this is
in
a
here.
low
We've got an
buy.
operator with a light armor, and we've
Walked
got
it off the rip.
Dude, so much aggro.
They're both here. Let's just hold it. Oh,
Oh my god.
Audacious play.
Oh
And the
my.
follow-up for less.
I tell you what,
back-to-back,
the aggro
perfect
towards
start
B
for Loud.
in terms of this map in general has just worked out so
Even
well.
here
Everyone's
with
getting
Equalizes in
rewarded for
position
getting into this
For
area.
this very reason. Sassy isolates Marv.
Insta group.
Crash is going to come
Okay.
through with the drone here.
This is a
Already
nice
less
call from Optic though. This round's still kind of
left
doable.
to handle B site, at least on the back of the spy cam. Not really sure if it was noted there, but yeah,
They
once
break the
Crash comes
camera.
through.
That's the go signal for Jet. What's the timing like?
Victor
Oh,
got himself into tunnel
just
already here. Sassy slipped into archway.
just didn't hit the shot.
Planning on playing off contact here.
Okay,
but Victor's
recovery.
Come through, he's found the kill.
I thought the calling on this
Okay,
round
it's
was
three
great,
of
by the
them
way.
here. Now just two, so it should be fine. Right,
Ye's
you've
in
got
position
Crashies
with an
and Ye with an operator though, and a little bit of room to work here. Straight towards the
Oh
side they
my.
go. They want to shut this man down. They want him dead to right. They want him gone. They want him buried. Who dares step forward first? Crashes by pillar, spots one, takes one. Trade comes in, it's all on Ye. Now the problem starts to really mount.
Dude,
and
Aspas
lovely
did
work from
really
Aspas,
well.
the timing
Did
good.
really well
The
into
Fuse
this
have come
round.
in and Loud once again
He had a
take the
lot of
lead.
patience
But
as well.
Mike,
He
the
just
start
knew
of
that
that
him
round,
staying
his
alive
mind was
over
everything.
towards here
It really
just created
was. Like I
so
said,
much
F&S
pressure, right? Ye
for
had to
Optic
hold
in
it
general
majority of the time. We saw Digger for a
prepared
little
for
peek
this,
here,
right?
but
But
he felt at
Sassy
least like
still threads
the
needle, finds that first
crosshair
blood.
was kind of on him the whole
And then
time,
even
so he
less
didn't
there
go
to
around the corner,
continue to
didn't give
plan
him the
on it.
kill, and just him staying alive and just being in that corner was just everything.
Such a
Again, I
ballsy
thought the
play to
calling in,
make
I thought
here.
the calling in the 3v. I thought the calling in the 3v5 was pretty good. They went aggro, and a lot of teams will leave it and
It's
just
actually crazy to just look at the
stack
money
over
every
towards the other
single round.
site because you're
They're
kind of
going
funneling them
blow
over there. So I
for
thought the
blow,
call was
Lauren.
good here, but yeah, this Crashy's
It is
just a
obscene
classic.
how
Does have
close
his
it
ult.
is.
Ye has
The
his
back
right.
and forth between these two sides,
his sheriff.
both elevating
Orbs
in
are
kind
getting
every
picked up
single
in
time.
terms of
Another bailout
Marv.
on a thrifty or an individual pop-up
Maybe
or a
they're
really
thinking they can get
creative
another
play.
ult before this ends.
This is the grand finals. You truly
Link is
love
sorry,
seeing
Less
this
is reminding
rematch
you of Link at the
fabled
moment.
now.
Yeah, he is.
Let's see if it does hold true to a back and forth.
He
This
was
will be
playing it,
Optic
especially.
if
I
that's
mean,
the
it's
case.
just kind of how Cypher plays this
This will
map.
be the one to double down on though if you are allowed. Make it to 12.
What's the timing like on this one?
Knife going in, good timing. Should note.
Just one.
Maybe two there, but actually only catching one.
Well, no, actually, Sadak posts up a little deeper on this.
Look
You
at
can see
this
him
guy.
creeping that way,
Sadak's
but
crazy. Oh
Crashes in
my.
with the spike. Marv has to stand his ground. Both tuck in, and actually
Marv was
comes
so
down to-
ready for it. That's huge.
But he
45
might not,
seconds. What's the mid rounding like? They do have Victor in a good spot. They have just killed one on A,
Posted here, though. He's got
and
good
they are just
information
cutting
on this
sound.
rotation.
They're cutting sound,
This is
creating the question mark like
within
they could go
earshot.
back. And will it do anything? Will there be a
Could be
rotate?
the green light, though.
Drone goes out.
F&S
Recon
being
went in.
suppressed.
They have
Victor
to
got
go
an
now.
important kill.
Finding Pancada, it would be looking such an opportunity in the mouth and turning it down. So now already Pong going to come in, but on the other side, that's a connection. Hold on,
That's
F&S,
the
can he do
spike.
the dance well enough?
Oh my
keeps
goodness,
his
that was
life.
so
Good work
close.
for him, and now the plan can come through. 10 seconds, none of these shock darts will find any purchase in time. So now it's the post plan. And Optic, is
Surely
looking like
they
it's that
saved.
silliness of the back and forth, and Ye
Oh,
in the
Ye's
back
behind them as well. I
lines.
didn't even check
He's
that.
got
Up
3
through
potential
window.
targets in front of him. Headhunter to hand, spots one, goes a little astray. Let's get across the line towards Les, but
never in doubt.
Sassy maybe swinging, but Aspas has gotten to the site. Jump spot confirms him there.
Dude, quite a few 50s
work through if he wants this.
in some of this. I mean, this one they had they had some guns. To be fair.
No, you've been giving him an opportunity, and Ye comes through, gets around Sassy somehow.
Yeah, it's a low buy.
This tube hold. And Optic will tie things
Low
up
buys
now.
are winning
Sassy
a lot.
Desperately tries to hold on to this rifle. And find another one to Ye, but I don't think they can close the distance. It crashes.
It's important, this kill. Okay. Money.
Sharp to it.
Okay, money's still low on 2
look
people.
At the timeline.
What is that?
From the
look
round
at
17,
this.
it's been back
It's true.
and
Look
forth
at this.
the whole way, and you'd think the economy would have had an impact or something, but it seems to go beyond that. It seems to not care if they're on a thrifty or if they're on a full buy.
Marv was super aware of the tendencies
It is
there.
back and forth. If it keeps going through this way, though, it should be loud to convert it. Right? Right?
Right?
I mean, they come into this. Sadak, the only one missing a weapon right now. Aspas with the operator in hand. Viper's Pit available. And Aspas actually one away from the Blade Storm, so that could be crucial here to be able to round out
this
this
free
purchase.
agent, by the way.
The other side, Optic going to be feeling pretty happy with themselves with some upgrades in that previous round. Crashes on that Hunter's Fury as well. Like I said, just the psychological warfare in these early rounds allowed looking to continue that trend as well. Optic haven't really won out from one of these wide defaults, and Val are the ones to continuously punish that. It's actually then on the lesser purchase, not
11-11. They just timed out. They
forced
forced by. They got a stinger on the board, but it's interesting that
yeah, it does.
I thought normally in this situation you'd probably give the worst gun to Pancada and he plays in his ult, but
okay, 11-11.
We'll see.
Make a wish. This is so ridiculous that we are here. So this should be a loud round. Now, of course, they have a stinger, so fantastic.
5-man here. Look at the minimap. They've chosen the most perfect thing to do.
Walking mid early on.
They break the trip with a shock, so they can now go into the water site, and they were playing retake. What is the retake like? Victor on top, they were not expecting this angle. Oh my goodness, crazy trades through the wall. I can't believe how they actually did the most perfect call.
And they read it perfectly. They could not made a better guess of this one.
Yeah, it actually couldn't have been any more perfect.
Anything in the tank here, there's no ways in. They don't have that springboard yet. Where's that first pick going to come from?
How deep FNS is playing off this as well.
Dude, this is such a hard retake when these two people in this position. Again, I can't express how important this position is in terms of holding. When you have a Viper or a Sova in this position, like over towards here, it's very hard to lose an afterplant.
You saw the 180 from Aspas. They are out of there. It looks like Optic might have actually broken the back
match point.
And forth
Every
trend.
single time Optic get chances to
Pulling
close
around
out maps.
back here. Oh, and Aspas.
Dude, he's getting a little bit. You really need to save that gun. You're getting a little bit greedy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Oh my god. That wasn't clean either. Do they get the gun? No. Okay.
Those rifles, they'll keep them. Two finally combined. Round 22, 23. The first they got back-to-back in some time here.
This was nice though. This angle was great, and the trade from Marv as well.
And this is with the Viper's pick going down on A.
Just Tracer Mania.
Lock down A and maybe find progress.
Okay, one chance for Optic to close this one out. They do have Crash's ult, they have Victor ult if he gets into a weird situation. If Sadak gets a kill, he has his ult. And Les can use his ult, but obviously kill.
Blade Storm for Victor. Hunter's Fury for Crashes. And the crowd behind the green wall now.
Up on Aspas, up on Ye.
Showing a little more restraint here.
It's a good amount of info here.
Ye actually posted up.
Oh boy, we might actually get... Actually might get an op duel. How much patience have they got?
Predicting this so well, knowing that Aspas would love to have impact in a round like
Victor
this.
popped his ult.
Weaken the other side, but he doesn't want to overdo it, overextend. This is all guesswork. This is all just consideration. And a bit of timing. Aspas, this
timing
could be
on this is
everything for you
madness.
on your side, or it could be dead and gone. It could be all for nothing, and that is a problem. Now you're surrounded. You don't know how much danger you're in.
Okay, dash away, but someone's close.
Aspas has to run. Gets to keep his life. 87
Wow, he only took one bullet. Oh my god, he's going back.
And he's gone back for more!
That's the spike as well. That's big info. He gets a kill, pops his ult. Let's look at the minimap. What are we going to do? Because FNS is currently walking over towards there. FNS has broken out. Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
The heads crashes.
We actually go in
and the
overtime
other two
again.
turn
Let's
plan.
see. That
They're looking
dude.
towards B. They want none
That
of
shot
what he's
was
selling.
yeah.
And off towards B we go. Victor and FNS, can he close or is it OT?
They're not going to expect less here, right?
Less.
That's a kill.
The angle is gorgeous. The kill towards Victor. The follow-up is there. It's
One
deserved
chance.
to this point. It's
0
going
chances
OT.
we go overtime.
What an
And again,
insane
the
exchange
coaches
of
now
rounds
can get
here.
their pauses back
In that
because it gets
second half
refreshed,
of
one
freeze,
each.
there is
So if they want to have
nothing
if they want to have a
separating
say
these teams.
into this, they can
Bar
do.
800-900 credits in some of these purchases. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, this was really nice from Aspas.
Heroics
He was in a rough
from
situation
Aspas.
when we looked like 10
Another
seconds ago
outrageous
before this.
Blaze-Storm kill.
How? How does
He was
do
in
it?
a really rough spot.
Les as well, playing his life so effectively.
Safe
FNS
play.
actually gets spotted on the spy cam. Les slips away. He makes them deep clear all the way through B site and punishes that.
Such a safe pair of hands there. Okay, looking like glass cannons on either side, but it's Victor to really don it on towards this.
Right, Optic now on defense, Loud on attack.
First time we're going to see Optic.
What do we got? We got
address mid with
double.
a potential
Are we going to
flash play
swing
here
door with flash?
on the defense.
There's the
Yeah.
flash.
Okay. Interesting that
No one was
Victor's
actively
got the
working at
op
that point
and
towards
Jaeger's
taking space
rifle.
or actively holding the angle, seeing a little bit deeper.
Flash goes
So
out,
mid,
but
so
they
I
should
wonder if
know,
to get
especially
any
against a
reward
double
for
op
this.
comp,
I mean,
that when that
Pankara
flash
and
goes
Sassy
out,
literally
the
just a
likelihood of
crossfire
this
setup right
angle
now.
being
They're
held
expecting
is
Optic
very
to
high.
walk mid. Because out of double doors, but with an operator, how deep does he actually push through here?
He's committing on it. The owl drone, he just saw it. Does he get to be able to tuck in?
I don't think he saw Victor though.
No.
He's going forwards.
He
Oh my
hasn't
god,
been
he's dodged
seen.
it.
Victor's got away with just daylight
Victor did
robbery.
so good here.
He
Might pop his
just
dash to get out.
avoided the owl drone. He's still
gonna
in
even pop
middle.
his dash?
He's being
Oi.
chased down. Pankara's out there as well.
Oi, oi.
The hunter
Oi,
becomes
the
hunted,
timing
but
of
he
this
gets
as well is
sucked away, and
crazy.
he's gone
Oh my
unnoted.
god. Oh my
Wow.
god.
This is nuts. Jed is in
Actually,
tube and he
Sadak
could smoke this if he
He's
wanted
making his
to.
way with the spike back
Oh
over
my
here.
god, the timing of that is crazy.
On the other side,
Oh,
they-
I'm not sure that should have
Pankara
happened.
hasn't been noted.
I'm not sure that should have happened
This
because
far.
Pankara just.
Completely
I
unnoted.
think that was a mistake.
can't
Pankara
rotate.
just
Surely
perfectly
he
walked
backstabs
into
Archie.
hip, and now they
Surely.
broke this trip. They have to expect this.
But now though, Ye under so much scrutiny here, feeling all of that
What's the
pressure coming his
recon?
way. Les needs to win the fight, doesn't.
Pankara
Now
in
they've got
spawn.
problems. Aspas the one to do it, but that's Pankara. You called it. Takes the
Well,
fight towards
still
Victor.
got the
Now
kill.
there's nowhere here for anyone to help out. Crash
Keep
is
an eye on
gonna
the
hold
time.
site, but a
10
2v2.
seconds.
They have no time. They got a plan.
Shocky?
They got a plan now. Sadak. No gun to hand. He's skipped
Molly.
the spike down. That's the best he could do.
Okay, 1v1.
Take it out
Aspas.
by
He's in a good
FNS
pulse
now.
for it though.
Aspas the 1v2, the one that took them to OT, has to go
One
big
bullet
again.
after he shoots this, has to
And
reload.
Crashes closing. The gap,
Oh,
he's got it.
okay, nice from Crashies in the end.
Optic.
Holy hell, this one got a bit close.
Take the first in OT.
I mean, the swing back and forth in terms of the advantage or the
Dude, the commitment
favourable
levels to that,
situations
that's
here in
pretty
this
good.
round. It's just mind-boggling.
Switching sides.
Pankara wins such an important
Oh,
duel
yeah,
with
that
Victor
shot.
just ahead of this,
Planted.
then doubles down,
Enemy
but
remaining.
FNS and Crashies, they toe the line, and I'll be honest, if Aspas has any other gun there, he can stay on site. He
Sure.
can actually take a fight.
Yeah.
Yes, he's got no armor, he's glass cannon coming into that, but he
Timeout?
has to
Optic?
reset away with the operator.
Or Loud. Which one?
What a round.
Oh, the signs go up as the timeout comes in.
I can publish it after.
Want some composure.
Again, I don't know
Want a
why.
moment
Every
to
time I tick the box to
get through.
insta-publish,
Regain that focus.
It
not let
decides
slip
to
out.
untick itself.
Don't find any sort of mistakes. You see Chet is just on that mic.
Okay,
He's talking
Optic,
through every single thing
timeout.
in the ball.
Chet feels like he has the winning call
Yes,
here.
They do have that advantage now after Loud drew this back.
Yeah, they can both talk.
See what
This is
the
a big
approach
liquid
here
flag.
for Optic as well. Whether or not Loud on the defense, yeah, whether or not Sassy's going to get aggressive.
You're late, but now you're here. It's perfect timing.
Sadak's
Perfect
gonna-
timing.
Take some space away from Optic. Yeah, total pace shift coming back into overtime here, at least early on. Aspas back on that glass cannon. As if he's going to be tasked with holding down Tube, but not going to find anything on
Nice
the other end
bacon.
of that. Not even Yay. Optic are stacked
Okay,
as
hop
5
over towards
outside and
already towards
poising
Aspas,
for a set piece
and
here
we
with
are
the pings
going for
coming
the
through, but there's
fast
3
B
members of
hit,
Loud.
and there is
Right place.
3
Try and
people,
hold
and
this
this knife's
down,
going to
Molly.
hit everyone. Where are they going to position themselves? Because this knife at the moment is going to get
So
3.
much Optic, that knife
Only one.
And it's
They
Ye,
actually
that's the
pushed
worst
forwards
person.
to avoid it.
But now they're going to see utility committed, but as I said, they started to pull away from the side. Victor trying to get towards the pillar, but he gets caught. Les sends him back, and now it ain't done yet. Spawn another player. Les
Cameron's doing
bits.
bits.
He gets down marked. Five still stand for Loud. They've sent them away. They've sent them
Oh,
running from the gates.
Les has done
Loud
everything.
finding the answers in the right moment. Now Ye and Crashies.
Oh my goodness.
No way have you got a way out of this one.
Dude,
It's all on
the
Crashies
camera
now.
actually
It
did
looks
bits.
destined for another go. Crashies, he's got problems left, right, center. The first challenger in front.
1v5 for Crashies. That's one, 1v4.
He's got 50 seconds to work with here.
Hello.
He spotted Pancada all the way at bottom mid as well.
This out. Like, he's got big info on this now.
Tons of time to play with as well.
And they're leaving B. No.
Les is low.
Leaving B with less down on 11 HP.
Just going to sit on his cameras. The camera's going to give him full info when he goes here. They re-put a trip.
No.
Nah, that'll hit you.
He's got to go. Okay, so he's dealt with that early enough. 30 seconds. Still giving himself a chance.
Oh, imagine he spammed that wall.
Back, but he's going to go for a mad rotation now. 20 seconds. Does he have time?
20 seconds.
Actually being spotted with the Aldrons, pull Pancada
He
off this.
will
He's got the time to
just
make the
about
side.
get there.
I mean, it's going to take a hell of a lot for anyone on the side allowed to get ahead of this, but
He could have Hunter's Fury potentially if he's able to get the plant, then one more. Look at him. Look at this. You know he's got a couple of seconds on this one. Away we go. Plant going to come down. Nothing to stop it.
Plant in.
Now, what do they have?
There's the molly on the head.
My word, Crash can take a little touch of damage.
Okay, actually patted him on the back.
Fast.
And we go again. It was a nice try.
a beautiful hold by Loud as well. Even though that's essentially a 5v3, the knife comes through, it marks Ye. Like I said, possibly the worst indicator, right? The one you'd almost expect to be posted up on flank control. Optic pop on the back of it.
Mate, Les did great here.
The fight comes through with the choke point being their demise. But that number advantage counts for nothing.
El Clasico is delivering.
Yeah.
It really is, yo. I wasn't... And it's such a
Loud still have the timeout if they want to use it. Victor again on the operator instead of Ye. And Aspas has got one now. And he's looking like he's going to do the thing that he did earlier. Wait, we're actually going to have a duel. We're actually going to have an off duel in the middle.
What a fantastic start.
It's so
Aspas
fast.
again rolling it back, finding Victor, and opening up an
It's
avenue.
actually so fast. Sorry, I mentioned.
They ain't going to back away from this. One towards the stairs, one towards the top side, over by CT. Aldrone doing its thing, but he's got support there. No one to close down the gap, but this is feverish. The pace!
Oh!
338, the back of the brain's going to hurt.
The attack off is giving value at the moment. Oh my god. Oh my god, he gets 3. Holy hell. Actual flawless. It's so fast, that little move that he does out over towards Tube, he lands so fast that he's just insta-accurate. It's really nice.
It's Ye
this thing.
on the other side of it this time.
I mean, it's really good. That's crazy. That's crazy
so
strong.
Quickly with that updraft. It was just getting ahead of the timing. FNS as well. And you get pinged by the recon bolt or the Aldrone, I'm not even sure, but punished on the back of that. How Sadak and Aspas can find
Okay, one
any
chance now
sort
for
of
Loud
comfort in
to
that
close this
position is
one.
beyond me.
Pure chaos.
Recon goes in.
One map
Recon goes into middle for attack and didn't get,
so many opportunities
didn't
now
get
to
shot.
attack towards
Sassy taking a shot through the wall there, 49 HP.
49. Who takes the advantage?
You're stress eating.
Series so far yet to be determined. Still, chances here for Optic to close us back in.
Hold him for some kind of reaction. How long do they hold this for?
Adjustment here on
We've got the
utility
same
as well.
camera,
Less is
again
actually
getting
put
good
attack
information
down
to
towards
middle.
double doors, I believe.
So they constantly know this is here.
Lent back into kind of that
Ever
mid
trip
round
over
split
towards door?
onto
That might
outside.
actually, that trip to
The other
door, if they
adjustment being
decide to go
Aspas
here, might actually work.
Tucked into that corner on the right side of main. You take a glance at the minimap, you're almost feeling as if Optic are leaning this way, especially with the trap set here.
What are we doing? Oh,
And they're going back towards this split
okay.
potentially.
This trip on door might be the one, I'm not gonna lie.
This guy's an absolute demon. 25 to 60.
Got a good setup over towards A in terms of Loud. 3 people here.
Victor comes away. There's going to be no secondary layer of pressure here.
Okay, decided to go away. They're all hitting from this site. Okay, the Jet now does not. The Jet no longer has the dash to get out.
30 seconds.
They're not in the door yet.
They're not even out main. There's been one flash and go.
Can he get at least one? No, he cannot. Tag goes in.
There's still problems ahead. There's still players on the side. It's not a safe plant. There's still someone towards the backside itself.
Oh my god, the Viper.
Carter.
Nice flash through. Nice flash through. Nice util. Plant's going down. Nothing to stop them. We're going to go again, for sure.
Potentially take us to 14-14. It's on Sadak and Les to sway that narrative. Just one. And it looks like we're going to be going again. This game is not over
we go
yet.
again for this one. Dude, dude, I felt so sorry for Aspas. It's too much util got used on him there.
The patience on display. But then the concern comes to how disciplined is the site here.
Yeah, that was like, yeah,
finds the tag. The knife reveals it, but it doesn't paint a picture. Aspas knows at this point, and they force his hand. You see Victor there to find that one, but the flash is pixel perfect.
Damn, his util here. They know where. Yeah, honestly, the shock darts, the double shock darts that land here, it's not like a lineup for double, but it's like 1 and then 1. It's pretty good.
It's both Ye and Victor.
Okay, this is the fast A, right?
This is super dangerous. Now, do they get to... Oh, the timing on this.
There.
Nutmegging the players.
Victor's actually anchoring towards
pressure again. This true pressure has been so good for Loud.
Oh, the wall to hide behind here?
Once again, it's found some validity.
Good for one.
Carter and Sadak, the ones to find it. Let's keep it control towards the middle. And we didn't even see the operators. They didn't even
over towards the middle has been strong here.
Pacey,
nice, they were not expecting him close as well. Okay, Loud are going to have another try at this.
But so good. And now Victor,
this round was manic. There was a lot of jewels everywhere.
Still has to get past Les in middle, who's just going to play to time. And Loud once again take advantage.
Les is a nightmare at middle at the moment.
Backhanding Optic to find another lead here in overtime as we enter round 30. That was a
Chaz is like such a long final. It's crazy.
Value.
2 overtimes so far out of 3 rounds.
Lucky to escape there because I think he's spotted initially. Ye post one blind into that poison orb and he's just out of sight.
Yeah. I found glowing glasses for you. Nice. Here. 14.
Just donated them, I guess.
Yeah, they're struggling to deal with holes. They kind of have to fight like in front of the smoke. But the problem is, you know that jump that he does, it's too fast. It catches you through running through the door. So you then have to open the door to get there. So yeah. This is weird. Okay, what's the timing like on these two? He goes super aggro.
Now he has. Oh, he can't do it! F1S bests him, and suddenly there's problems. Sadak now
Can Sadak somehow kill another?
Oh my goodness. 2 to the front. The flash takes a fair amount of it himself. He can't really play out of it yet. A labored spray, but he holds on. Back to the wall. He still holds on. And now it's all on Crashies.
Dude.
3 players to find, a spike to plant. And only 50 seconds
how
to
is
do something
Sadak
about
got
it.
to?
Spikes down. Needs a kill and he'd get Hunter's Fury. Maybe that could be something. He's
okay, Crashies 1v3. Oh. Okay, they only did 1 shot to him there. He's crossed back and they don't know.
That's what he's
it's doable.
For. Another attempt and another death.
Starting to open a little bit.
No
nice, okay. Okay.
Finally get across the line here. But this is a marathon.
Yeah, this is a marathon. It's mad, isn't it?
Absolute brawl to the death. A slugfest back and forth.
Okay, Haven next.
Just roll your mind
probably
back
Phoenix again.
To the 1-for-1 trading. Round 4 round. For what? 6 rounds? 7 rounds? It was back and forth. Absolute madness. Both teams demonstrating just such insane mental fortitude. Talking about Ascent being exhausting. The series is already exhausting.